This is a Sports Catastrophe production.
Hey there, other holders. Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to another Sports Catastrophe on this date. And on this day, November 20th, 2015, one of the greatest heavyweight fights in recent years happened as Vladimir Klitschko, spelled Wladimir, part of the Klitschko brothers, would fight Tyson Fury for the WBA, IBF, WBO, IBO in the Ring Magazine Heavyweight Championship. This would be held in Dusseldorf, Germany, at the Isper Arena. And Vladimir Klitschko was looking to keep his 10-year reign as heavyweight champion of the world, which is the second longest in history. So anyway, this was a huge one. After beating both Kevin Johnson and Steve Cunningham in world title eliminator fights, Fury wanted to fight Vladimir Klitschko because he was number one in the division. He called it out during lots of interviews and all that, but figured that Klitschko was going to retire before facing Tyson Fury. Fury was set up to face Kubrat Pulev for the mandatory slot to fight Klitschko 2013, but decided to fight David Haye in an all-English showdown. Unfortunately, the fight in September 2013 was not happening because Haye had to pull out a week before the fight because of a cut above his right eye. Haye would have to pull out a second time, even though the fight was set for February 2014 after he went surgery for a shoulder. A lot of people thought that David Haye had lost passion for sport and didn't want to fight because he feared losing. Haye reportedly said he wasn't going to give Fury a payday. So anyway, Fury would fight Klitschko, and he said that he would not give David Haye the chance to fight him again after he let him down twice. Fury would fight Joya Bell in a match after the Haye saga and would face Derek Chisora in an eliminator belt. He easily won that fight after Chisora threw in the towel in the 10th round. Fury would face Christian Hammer, and it looked like he wanted to fight Vladimir Klitschko and all that. Klitschko would hold off several challengers to retain his world titles. He beat David Haye in 2011, and then he faced Alexander Povetkin, who looked pretty good in 2013, but not so much. Klitschko beat Chris Bird in 2006 and had the IBF and IBO belts. After beating Bryant Jennings, Klitschko said that his next opponent should be Fury. And, the size difference. So anyway, the fight was formally announced and was scheduled originally for October 24th. Well, anyway, Vladimir Klitschko was putting up numbers and all of that. So he was 64-3 headed into the fight. Klitschko was at 39 years old, my age. He was unbeaten in 11 years since losing to Lamont Brewster in 2004. Tyson Fury was 24-0 and was 27. So Klitschko, Dr. Steelhammer, as they call him, Vladimir, the older brother of Vladimir Klitschko, who also was a world champion, 64-3 with 53 KOs, 39 years, 8 months old at the time of the fight. For context, as I am taping this, I'm 39 years old, 39 years, 7 months old. So that's almost exactly the age I was. Vladimir was 6'6", 245 pounds. What height difference? Like 6'6" is high. Orthodox style, number 6 pound for pound fighter, and was a heavyweight battle. Tyson Fury, known as the Gypsy King from Manchester, home of the Red Devils. 24-0 with 18 KOs, 27 years, 3 months old, 6'9". Yeah, that's huge. 247 pounds. So this would be huge and all that. There'd be a massive press conference for Dusseldorf in July 2015. And anyway, Fury called Haye a bitch and a pussy for pulling up fights against him. Fury would up his pre-match antics, dressing as the superhero Batman. I was hoping to unnerved Vladimir Klitschko, but not really. So anyway, the fight happened in Dusseldorf. HBO would host it on their fight. Sky Sports would do it in the UK. Germany would do it on RTL. So anyway, the fight happened. I don't know if there was an undercard, but regardless of that, from the offset, Fury would be on the move, boxing off the back foot and throwing many feints, beating Klitschko to the punch and all that. Despite both fighters' style and defensive skill, there were few punch combinations landed during the fight. A lot of matches were close and decisive in Fury's favor because of his being a ring general and being more active than Klitschko, who was flustered and all that. Klitschko actually felt like, experts thought Klitschko was gun shy, particularly with his right hand, thinking that he was going to be countered. Anyway, Fury landed the best punch of the fight in the ninth round. Klitschko turned his back momentarily after the pair were clinching, and then was caught with a left hook to the face when he faced Fury again. In the 11th round, Fury landed two big left hooks, and Klitschko appeared to be hurt before 20 weeks. The referee docked a point because it was behind the head for rabbit punching. So anyway, in the 12th round, Klitschko finally was more aggressive, but Fury held him off. Two judges scored the bout 115-112 and the other 116-111 for the new world champion by unanimous decision, Tyson Fury. A lot of people pointed out that Klitschko was kind of slow and all that, kind of because of his age and kind of because of his wariness of being countered. Regardless of that, Fury actually apologized to Klitschko for some of his behavior in the build-up, saying that he just wanted to be confident he would face Vladimir Klitschko. And besides, Klitschko hadn't been defeated for a heavyweight belt in nearly 10 years. Fury celebrated by singing Aerosmith's I Don't Want to Miss a Thing to his wife. Klitschko was asked if his right hand was injured. He said, no, it wasn't injured, but my right hand is supposed to land after my left. I couldn't find the right distance to land the shots that I wanted. And Klitschko did congratulate Fury for winning the fight, and Fury gave credit to Klitschko for the shots he did land. Anyway, so a lot of things happened there. Klitschko decided to have his rematch clause and exercised it, meaning that there would be a rematch. But there wouldn't be an IBF title. The IBF title was vacated after Fury fought Klitschko and was supposed to fight IBF's mandatory challenger, Vladislav Glazkov. Glazkov would fight Charles Martin for the vacant strap. So after months of negotiation, Klitschko Fury was announced on April 8, 2016, and the fight would be in Manchester on Tyson Fury's home soil in the UK, July 9, 2016. Now, let's say Box Nation were doing all that. Unfortunately, though, the fight didn't go ahead because in June, Tyson Fury said the fight would be postponed due to an ankle sprain he received. And also, in June 2016, it was actually announced that he had been tested positive for the banned substance nandrolone. But that was actually tested positive in his fight with Christian Hammer and not against Klitschko. Yeah, Fury and his cousin Huey Fury would test positive for metabolites and all that. Fury said that he ate uncastrated wild boar. The UK anti-doping thing gave him backdated 2-year suspensions and all of that. Fury said that the rescheduled fight would be October 29, 2016. But unfortunately, he was declared medically unfit. And Fury, on October 12th, vacated all his titles, citing problems with depression after testing positive for cocaine. Klitschko would fight Anthony Joshua for the WBA and IBO belts, as well as Anthony Joshua's IBF title. And Joshua TKO'd Vladimir to get those straps. Joseph Parker would win the WBO bout, beating Andy Ruiz in New Zealand. So it was a good fight. Tyson Fury did quite well, but unfortunately, the post-fight stuff was just too much to bear. And I don't know why Fury struggled with depression and all that. It just is mind-boggling. Well, I know he tested positive for drugs and that ruined him, but still, I would think we would love to see Fury Klitschko too. And you can only do it on a boxing video game. Anyway, I'm done. I'm going to do.